Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 7th episode of Season 2 of The Walking Dead, Pretty Much Dead Already. So basically I'm trying to catch up to the current point we are in The Walking Dead. Walking Dead starts on February 9th, which is pretty close, this Sunday, and the new episode is going to be called After, whatever. Um, so I'm trying to do basically one, maybe two Walking Dead review videos every day. Hoping, at least one. Let's see, we have, today's what, Tuesday? We have, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have 5 days. I could do 5 videos. And if I do two a day, whatever. But yeah, so basically, I'm gonna be doing pretty much that already. So for you guys who have, for whatever reason, haven't seen it yet because you're not caught up, or you just started the whole series and want to watch it, whatever, I recommend you stop this video, watch it, and then come back. So I'll give you a couple seconds for you guys to leave, starting now. Whatever. So for you guys who still haven't watched it and haven't left for whatever reason, don't complain down in the comments below or message me or whatever that I didn't warn you. I did warn you because there may be some spoilers, but whatever. So basically, as review goes, I'll do a quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the obvious rate. So basically, we're still dealing with the farm infestation, the barn infestation. The group, Rick, Shane, T-Dog, Lori, Carl, Glenn, Dale, and Andrea, they're still dealing with the barn infestation that with the walkers inside the barn that Herschel has put in there. And they're still also dealing with Carol's daughter, Sophia, her having gone missing in one of the previous episodes. So basically, you're still trying to find the barn. Not the barn, Sophia. Shane, basically, his idea at this point is that let's, kill all the walkers in the barn, forget about Sophia, and just move on to Fort Benning. If these people want to come with us, sure, whatever. He basically just wants to get the hell out. He's basically like, okay, sure, whatever, we could bring these people. I don't really care about I prefer killing all the walkers in the barn, but as long as I get the hell as far away as from here, I'm good. Rick, who's more respectful, he basically is like, we can't do this. This is his barn. We can't, we have to follow his rules. So we're gonna do whatever he says. Basically everyone's trying to cope with the two problems, Sophia and the barn infestation. Towards the end of the episode, we have one of the best plot twists ever, and that's basically that Sophia was in the barn. She was bitten when she went missing at some point, and she's basically in the barn now. At the end, Rick shoots her in the brain, and again, Rick in the end, how do I put this? Rick in the end was the one who had the strength to do what had to be done in this post-apocalyptic world, or whatever. He basically had the strength to put her down. Okay? At the end. That's it. So basically, this episode felt like it was dragging on at this point. I really just wanted them to, end this just end this arc in the TV series, and I think they did it in one of the best ways possible. It did drag on for a long while, in my opinion. And it was starting to get boring. Season 2 is a pretty boring episode, but I think that's because more character development, not enough action, type of thing. But the ending was very well done. The writing, it was still decent. It was getting a little bit lackluster. The acting, that was starting to get a little bit lackluster up until the end, where the whole shootout basically commences and whatever. At the end, I think everybody just decided to bring their A game on, and try to make this one of the best episodes which there has been. Now, they didn't succeed. This is not whatsoever one of the best episodes for the series so far. In my opinion, maybe it's in the mid-20s or late 20s, but whatever. But they did make one of the most memorable endings for an episode, which I have to give them credit for. But it did drag on for a huge bit of the episodes. And the story arc overall, so that was kind of a downer. It was getting kind of lackluster, so that the biggest downer here is that it was just dragging on the story arc, but they eventually did close it up in one of the best ways possible, and along with the pretty decent acting and writing, and beautifully well done ending, I do have to say this is a pretty good episode. So yeah. So now on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd have to put this at a 7, a little bit over decent. The reason being that it was starting to drag on a bit, but you still have the decent writing and acting and whatever, but still the lackluster. But you still have one of the most memorable endings for The Walking Dead thus far. I mean, it's always will be and always has been one of the best endings of The Walking Dead, and up to that point when that episode came out, in my opinion, would have been it was the best ending I've seen for a Walking Dead episode. Maybe a little bit less. I think at that time when it came out, it was my second favorite ending for an episode. I think right after the ending of Wildfire, I would say. Yeah, Wildfire, where doors came from the CDC open and kind of had that angelic look. Honestly, that's always going to be like one of my favorite endings for an episode. But this one is also a pretty decent and one of my favorite endings for an episode thus far, and as always it will be. So that's one of the reasons I decided to give it a 7. So yeah, and I also like the fact that what they did with Sophia, because in the comics, she's just, I don't even know what the hell she's doing at this point. I mean, at this point she's better off dead. And I guess in the TV series they realized that, and better off dead. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically my review. For the previous episode, secrets, somewhere up here. Also check out my previous video. Also, when I put it up, next video, remember to subscribe. So and also again when I put it up, maybe later today, check out the next episode review for Nebraska. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this Walking Dead episode review. Remember, season 2, episode 7, pretty much dead already. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. Remember to subscribe. I also do other Walking Dead reviews on both the comics and the TV series. I also review movies and other TV shows and other comics. So stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment below on your thoughts on this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you think about the ending? And yeah, and besides, I'm sorry. And besides that, just comment below overall, did you like this video? So yeah, share on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Vine, or whatever you guys prefer. I don't mind. Just share. Like it, put on favorites, whatever. And that's basically it. This is Daniel Mart signing off.